Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping straight into a practical, incredibly focused course designed to help you learn and actually remember basic Manipuri. Honestly, whether you're planning a trip to Imphal or you just want to expand your linguistic horizons, we are tossing the complex grammar jargon out the window today. Instead, we're using a direct, bilingual approach that builds your skills logically, piece by piece. Now here's the golden rule for today's scaffolding approach. I literally need you speaking out loud with me as we build this from the ground up. This isn't a passive listening exercise. The source text explicitly instructs us to engage our vocal cords. By reading the English line and then immediately saying the Manipuri line, you are hardwiring your brain for active recall. So here is our game plan for today. 1. Pronouns and pointers. 2. Core action verbs. 3. Building sentences and tenses. 4. Asking the right questions. 5. Commands and short dialogues. And 6. Self-test and practice.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Pronouns and Pointers.
Okay, let's dive right in. Read aloud with me. For I, we say I. He or she is mahag. And for you, well, you've got two options depending on who you're talking to. The standard you is nahag, but if you are speaking to an elder or someone you want to show respect to, you use adambu. Definitely keep these in your back pocket because they're the foundation of almost every sentence we're going to build. Now for our demonstratives and articles, basically our pointers. Imagine holding an object right in front of you. This is mashi. If you're pointing at something across the room, that becomes mado. And the article, a or one, is simply ama. Just visualizing pointing at things while saying mashi and mado will go a really long way. Moving right along to Section 2, core action verbs. Come on, read these core verbs out loud with me. To sit is famu, walk is chatlu, eat is charo, and drink is taklo. Finally, to go is chatkaro. Notice how punchy those base forms are? Getting these down is absolutely crucial because they form the root of everything else we're about to do. Which brings us to Section 3, building sentences and tenses. You have to notice how beautifully simple these tense shifts are. Let's take the base verb for come, which is laklo. If you want to say came in the past tense, the ending just shifts slightly to lakle. And for the future, will come, it becomes lakani. Laklo, lakle, lakani. You can literally hear the structural logic of the language. Let's start snapping these Lego blocks together. He ate an apple. We take he, which we know is mahak, an apple, some ama, and attach it to our past tense verb to get mahaksama hakre. And for the future tense, he will eat simply becomes mahakcha kadori. It's just pieces clicking into place. Next up, Section 4, asking the right questions. If there is a magic key for questions, it's the word kari, meaning what. It pops up consistently everywhere. What is your name is nangji ming kari kui. What did you do translates to nangyana kari toiba. The second you hear kari, you instantly know they're asking what. Now watch this. Just by expanding kari to kariji, boom, we unlock the ability to ask why. Why did you come? Is nahak karigi laklibano. Why did you sleep? Is nahak karigi tumlibano. We are literally just swapping out the action verb at the end. You see the pattern, right? For how, we plug in karamana. So how did you come is nakoi karamana lakpano. And for where, we use kadaida. Where did you sleep becomes nahok kadaida tunge. Once you see the underlying formula, it's incredibly systematic. All right, Section 5, commands and short dialogues. This is honestly so elegant. To say it is a book, you state mashi liar kni. Want to turn that exact statement into a yes or no question? You just need a tiny little shift at the ends of the words. Mashibu liarikla. Mashi becomes mashibu, and liarikni becomes liarkla. So simple, right? So why does all this matter? Well, imagine you're actually out sightseeing in Imphal, taking in the incredible locales mentioned in our source text. You are going to need this exact grammatical scaffolding to navigate the city, talk to locals, and really immerse yourself. For instance, you could use your new vocabulary to find the local zoo, or figure out where the museums are near the polo ground, ask about distance, or check the timings. Those real-world moments, they all rely entirely on the what, where, and how frameworks we just covered. And hey, here are a few survival phrases you can practice out loud right now. To ask how are you, say, Nahak Kamdawrige. The proper response, I am fine, is E Nungairi bibja. And a totally practical request like, give me your pen, translates to Nahaki kalam adu amukta pibeba yagadra. Finally, Section 6, Self-Test and Practice. The source text gives us a rock-solid 3-step method to make sure this sticks. First, drill those pronouns and core verbs. Second, practice bending statements into questions, just like we did with the book example. And third, self-test. So, let's test you. Here is your translation challenge. Let's test that active recall. Think back to our very first slides. Using the Manipuri pronoun for I, how would you translate the sentence, I saw the film last week? Take a second. Say it out loud. Okay, did you get it? If you said, Ehak film adu mamangi tayundayong kre? Congratulations, you are seriously on your way to conversational fluency. You combined the subject, the object, the time context, and the past tense verb completely flawlessly. I'm going to leave you with one final Manipuri question to answer for yourself. Nahak ega lakadra, which means, will you come with me? Language literally opens doors to entirely new worlds. So the real question is, where are you going to let Manipuri take you next?